Thou shall not scam, shark, or exploit another trader. This is very straightforward and needs not much of an explanation. It's common sense that any form of exploitation in the form of sharking, scamming, and actions of the sort is outright prohibited and despised in trade servers. Server owners take scamming super seriously that if they find a person guilty of scamming, they're going to be permanently banned from the server without any chance for appeal. Not only that, but big trading sites like backpack.tf and scrap.tf, which are owned by the same person, with the aid of Steam Rep, will ban your ass to kingdom come from all related websites, groups, and servers, and mark you with a big red scammer tag. I can assure you that that person's TF2 trading life would be very miserable and difficult, that they'll start questioning their own real life as to why they ever did such a heinous act. Also, if you think making alt accounts is going to save you, think again, because it won't. Thou shall not send random trade requests and beg for items. There's a reason why it's called trade servers. You trade, not ask for free items. In a trade, you exchange. You buy and sell goods or services to other people. You give them keys for their unusual, you give them refined metal for their craft hat. Similarly, you get reclaimed metal for your trading cards, or you get payment for your art commissions. Unless of course a person's really putting it out there that he's giving away some of his items for free, then that's the only time you inquire. Thou shall not interrupt another trader's advertisement on the mic. When someone is advertising on the mic, wait for them to finish before you yap about why TF2 is a better game than Valorant. But seriously, in the case of trade servers, spoken advertisements take priority on voice chat. So if you're casually chatting on the mic with someone on the server and a spoken advertisement takes place, keep quiet and please wait for that ad to finish. It's just good trade etiquette. Thou shall not spam the same text advertisement multiple times in one chat cycle. Please don't hog the chat all to yourself. Most of the time, you're not the only one in the trade server, unless it's Black Wonder. The primary medium traders use to advertise is through the chat box, and if you spam your ads every second, no one is going to see the other traders' ads. The general rule of thumb is to advertise every chat cycle. This means that you should wait till your previous post isn't displayed anymore before you post the ad again. Also, try to keep your text ads brief. Thou shall not make thy inventory private. Making your inventory private disallows backpack.tf to display your inventory for others to see. Every trader, especially if you plan on selling items, must have their inventory public so that other users can see what you're actually selling. You do not want to be mistaken for a free-to-play now, would you? Thou shall not be excessively noisy. This includes mic spamming by using soundpad or blasting music or sound effects through your mic. Taunt spamming, such as or basically anything that is audibly annoying. Not only are you going to get called a prick, but you might also get banned. You might say, well, why don't they just mute me? Well, they can, but most trade servers nowadays prohibit such actions, so best to not do it. Thou shall not AFK in trade servers. Most, if not all, trade servers limit the amount of players to 32 at a given time. If you're not going to trade, or if you're merely going to AFK in spawn, you might as well look for an idle server since you're taking away a slot that can better be used by another player who wants to trade. Actually, trade servers nowadays automatically kick AFK players after a certain amount of time. But there are still these cringe players who go around this by typing a movement command like +right on their console so that they don't get detected by the system. Thou shall not advertise buying quick sells on Firepower's unusual trade server. Just don't. It's against the server's rules to do so. There are moderators and admins who work around the clock ready to temporarily or in some cases permanently ban offenders of this rule. And even when there are no mods or admins in the server, they can easily be summoned by other players with the call admin command. Thou shall not scrap bank. Though it's not really breaking a rule or disrespectful to another player, scrap banking is just not worth your time. Scrap.tf can literally do the same for the same price at a much faster pace. Let's be real. The days when scrap metal had value are no more, and refined metal is through the roof. And you're not Dr. Buddha. Which means that you probably won't be able to accomplish a scrap to unusual challenge in one day. Thou shall not try hard. If you want to try hard, join a casual or even a competitive server. Just don't do it in trade servers unless of course it's out of self-defense. Some traders just want to hop around the map while wearing their sexy hats. So let them. They're not trying to look for a fight. They're just trying to chill. Of course, if the entire server is going all out in a war between blue and red, then might as well join them, right?